Hi everyone, Crystal here. Hope everyone's doing well today. I just figured I would stop in and do a setup video on my A5 Purple Malden. I've got a few requests wondering how my setup has progressed. Things have changed drastically in my A5. As you may know, if you've watched my other videos, I am using both my Filofaxes and an Erin Condren Life Planner. I really love all methods of my organization. I love using my Filofaxes, love using my Erin Condren, but I was finding that I was leaning more towards the Filofax instead of my Erin Condren. Loving the Filofax calendars, the month on 2 pages, worked at a really cool diary setup with the vertical week on 2 pages set up with the time slots. I use my digital scrapbooking kits to change some of that so I could use it for a journal, but I was finding that I was neglecting my Erin Condren. I really like the style of the Erin Condren. I like the setup of the morning, the afternoon, and the evening blocks, all the little spaces, and besides, it was just really pretty. So I've been checking on the Erin Condren Facebook page and checking out some YouTube videos, and a lot of the ladies have taken apart their Erin Condren life planners, cut off the spiral bound mess that's left over after you take it off, and punch them to fit into their Filofax. So I figured I would use some of the calendar pages in the life planner that weren't used. I got mine in October and it started for September. So I used some of the September calendars, punched them out, put them in, and got to say I was really pleased with the setup. Now it is a little bit bigger than what the Filofax pages are, but with the Malden being the size it is and the flexibility of it, you just see, I'll move here to the side so you can see that the little tabs are still sticking out from the side, but it still gives lots of room with the closure. It doesn't rub against them, and it still gives me room underneath for a pen loop. So I'll open it up and we'll have a look inside and I'll show you exactly what I've done. Okay, so on this side of my planner I've got some of my favorite little sticky tabs. These are the little kitty cats. I find those great for putting in appointments. I've got my little stickies here. I've got my full adhesive stickies, and I've also got a set of these sticky tag notes that I got from the dollar store. Haven't used those much. Hopefully, or maybe I will in the next while use those. Time will tell. Inside the pocket I just have some hole reinforcers, and I have the studio version of the marker dots. They're a bit bigger than the little tiny marker dots, and I find those a lot easier to position. So here comes the setup of the life planner. I still use the Filofax, clear flyleaf. Then I have on the front page, life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. This was the front page of the life planner. It has the little tabs. This is special dates. So these are just the monthly little special dates. I have some birthdays, anniversaries, special dates in there. As time goes through each month, if anything comes up that I'll need to remember for another time, I'll put those in as well. Then of course you have the pretty much year at a glance, I guess, on 2 pages. Starting for January, I was marking off my days, but I've kind of got behind on that. Then it moves over into the calendar. So mine, I started using mine in October. There's the October tab, and here is my month on 2 pages calendar. So it just shows a few little things that I had to do over the month, and then it moves into my monthly calendar. I'm not going to get into many details, a lot of personal information in there, but we'll move up to, let's see, April. So as you can see, I just trimmed off on the edges where that would be the binding that was cut into the spiral. Just sliced it off. All I had to do was trim off. Really, it's about not even a half an inch, and it just cuts in a little bit to the dates. On some of the calendars it will, I don't know if I come in here, you can see that the 30 is cut off on the end there. So I think I'll just take a black marker and just write the numbers over a little bit to make sure that you can still actually see those in there. So it comes right through. I've done the whole year, and it comes up and takes me up to the 31st of December. Now I still have my diary section with my little gorgeous girl divider. I have some color coding information that I'm using with my market dots, and this is my Filofax month on 2-page layout. I'm still going to use this one because I do have some stuff wrote in throughout the year. I may transfer it into my other calendar for the Erin Condren part, but I just like that there's enough writing space on this one to keep using it. And I've decorated them very plainly, just on the bottoms with a few strips of my favorite washi tape that I got in a rack from, I believe, Sue Tuckett. She sent those to me, so thank you very much, Sue. So I just have those pages decorated. Then I have my notes section with the little gorgeous girl divider, and I just have in here, I have TV shows that I'm watching, so I mark them off. I watch them online, so as I mark off each episode, I write down the episode. I also have my book list. Now this is a list of all the book series that I've read pretty much in the past 3 years, but a lot of them are ongoing series. So as I finish, I just highlight them, and I have a list, and it's a long list of all my series that I'm reading. There's quite a few pages of those. I read a lot. It's a constant for me. I wouldn't be able to make it through my day without reading. And that's it for there. I also have a wish list over here. Those are kind of personal. And then I have my Christmas section. This was Christmas for 2013, so I'll update that and start things for 2014. So then I have my pen pal section, which I will not show. I also have my YouTube section, a rack section, and a blog section that are still works in progress. Haven't really used those much. I've got the blog planning, then I have some extra note paper. And then this moves into my next section, which is my weight loss, healthy living section. If you can see the little dividers. I used my own created digital scrapbook kit, a work in progress, to make all these dividers. So I printed them on the front. This one says making healthy choices, and this is for my food journal. And then I printed just the plain on the back as well. So these are inserts that I got from Anna Brim, which is Miss Brimbles on YouTube, and I think her store is Miss Brimbles on Etsy as well. I'll put a link into the bottom if you want to have a look at those. I did make a few adjustments. I enlarged them quite a bit, and not that I didn't like her little drawing. She has little cute little animals drawn in there, but I just wanted to coordinate with my kit and put the stripes on, so I just left that there. Now this is back from November 18th. When I started tracking. I kind of gave up once Christmas came in, but I am going to start again, hopefully for next week, and get back on the bandwagon again, as you'll say. Then I have a section for extra ruler, a section for exercise, and this one says it's time to exercise. So on this one, it just I'll take you over here so you can see. Let's flip this around. Okay, so this is the exercise and fitness tracker. So it gives you your week, your Monday to Sunday dates, your time of the day, duration, type of exercise, your exertion levels, approximate calories burned, and your feelings, mood, attitudes, or comments. So I use that one for when I do my workouts. Then the next section, I'll flip it back again, is the weigh-in section. So this one says get on the scale. So I'm not going to show you what my measurements were, but I will show you the blank page. So it's just the weight loss tracker. It gives you your date, your weight, plus or minus, and some comments, feelings, rewards, or goals that you want to put in there. So you just write down how much you weigh and if you've gone up or down from the last week. And this one also has a cute little printable, which is also a weight loss tracker, but it's a graph. So you put on your weight loss, your name, and then it gives you your poundage on the side. So you just write down, say on week 1 if you lost 3 pounds, and the next week you lost another 3, so now you're down for 6, or you go up 1 and you go down, and you can plot your graphs. You'll see throughout your journey exactly where you're going with your weight loss. Then the next section is measure me. So I have a little on the bottom, measure it up, and open that up. Oh, I got my measurements there. I'm not going to show you those. And this basic same, just your grid format, date, weight, measurements for your bust, your waist, your hips, your bra size, and your clothing sizes. And this one here is just a little personal section. It's your health goals. So Anna has a printable, which I believe I've only printed once, yeah, I've only printed once, but it just basically gives you what your goals are for your weight loss, a few little things, why you want to lose weight. You just make your little notes in there. So I just put a little blurb about how much weight I wanted to lose, why I wanted to lose that weight, and just some motivation to help me get along. Then my last section is my recipe section. So it just says healthy recipes, and there's a little pot there. And then I don't have any recipes in here right now, but she does have this printable. She has it for 1 page, I believe, one side for 1 page. I put 2 on so I could get more. It's just your recipe, you preheat your oven, your prep cooking time, nutritional info, how many servings and ingredients, and the method. So I thought that was really cute. I printed up a few of those if I come across any recipes that I'd like to keep. Then of course I have from Lime Tree Fruits, I can only tell to my Filofax. I've got pictures of my kids on the back, so I've just put a paper there for now. This is from the Erin Condren planner as well. These are the stickers that comes in the back of the planner. So some say game, day off, hair appointment, dentist appointments, sales, doctor's appointments, concerts, mani-pedis, parties, vacations. There's a whole sheet of birthdays. And then it also came with 2 blank sheets. Haven't used many of those, but I did want to keep them in here because who knows, I may need to use one. Then I have my zippered pouch from Filofax. Inside I have some of my repositional Avery tabs for the mini tabs. These are the longer file tabs, and these are the rounded. Haven't used the rounded ones yet. I've used these in a couple of my notebooks, and I use these for my top dividers for my subsections in my notes. And then on the back, I also had done up last time I had shown the Gorgeous Girls note paper. So I just put those in there, and then as I need them to write a note, I'll just take them out for something pretty. I've also used a couple of these for some journaling as well. So I've just got those put back there, and I also have some of the Filofax to-do sheets as well. And since putting the Erin Condren into my Malden, it's kind of bulked it up a bit. So with these, I just took them out and slipped them into the back pocket, and that helps closing the Filofax so there's not so much bulky there. Also, I am using right now a Papermate Flare pen. I don't know if it's going to focus. Probably not, but it just says Papermate Flare Medium, and that one writes really nice. I find on the Erin Condren planner, it doesn't bleed through. It's a very good pen to use. I use my Staedtler pens or Staedtler pens as well, and they don't bleed through as well. And obviously the friction pens, they don't bleed. On the Filofax paper, the Papermate and the Staedtler, they bleed through like everything. It's crazy. So that just gives you a quick updated setup on how I'm using my A5 Malden right now. Sorry if I've rambled on a little bit there, but hopefully you can get some hints and tips how to use your Erin Condren in conjunction with your Filofax, or in my case, using it in your Filofax. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.